special guest moderator, Michael Lewis. And please welcome director and writer of Vice, Adam McKay.
So we have not spoken this at all. I haven't seen you in ages, right? And so my first question is, when did you become such an admirer of Dick Cheney? How did this subject, really, how did this happen? Take us to the beginning of it. It was terrific. I really thought it was terrific. And it felt, it was more Big Short than Talladega Nights. I'd love to know.
It was more Step Brothers than that's what I would say.
Yeah. So tell me how you guys got into the subject.
Dick Cheney was a guy who, I think maybe you and I, maybe we did not talk about this, but when I was in SNL, obviously W. Bush won the presidency, and then Cheney was involved, and we were all like, who is that guy? And it kind of became a joke around the hallways, and then we saw it become a joke with the, talk show hosts and the stand-ups who were like, oh yeah, Cheney's really in control, he's pulling the strings, and then he obviously shot a guy in the face, and then the joke kind of enhanced. And it wasn't until really afterwards, when the whole thing that we had been through with W. Bush and Cheney kind of passed us over, that I really started asking the question, wait a minute, who was that guy? Like, we really didn't know. And from that point on, I just became fascinated and kept reading about it.
But where do you go? So how do you go from that to I'm going to make a movie? It's going to define how everyone thinks of him for all time. And how did you guys, when did it cross your mind you could turn this into a film?
It was after, is this working? It seems to be going in and out. Okay, there we go. It was after The Big Short. It was after The Big Short had kind of had its run, and then, as our bodies are wont to do, I got really, really sick for about 2 or 3 weeks after the Academy Awards, and it was one of those moments where I looked at my bookshelf, and I think we all do this. Friends give us books, and they go on the shelf. We don't always read them. And I saw the Dick Cheney book, and I pulled it down and read it, and I just kept saying to my wife, who was very bored with me by this point, oh my God. And then I did what any modern citizen would do, and I ordered about 4 other Cheney books online that showed up a couple days later, and everything I read was like, oh my God. This guy didn't just pull strings. This guy took over our government. This guy changed the course of American and world history. And then when it got into the personal life, and it got into his family and his wife, then I was really blown away. And that's where I called the producers, Kevin Mess and Robin Woolley, who worked on The Big Short, and I said, I think we have a movie.
Tell me how you think about him. Tell me how you feel you know him better than when you first pulled the book off the shelf. Who is this guy?
That was the central thrill or draw of the entire movie, was who is this guy? And this is a guy who has done everything he can to cover up every track he's left. There are hundreds of thousands of documents, there are emails, there are, you read his autobiography, it is like a court deposition. There is nothing in that biography. And what I found was that he was just a kid. He was just a kid from Wyoming who happened to run into Lynn Cheney. who was the most beautiful, intelligent, charismatic girl in the state of Wyoming. And you look at Cheney's family, the rest of them, you know, all went on to have unremarkable careers. And to this day, when you go to Casper, Wyoming, everyone will tell you whoever Lynn Cheney would have married would have been president or vice president. I mean, literally, they will tell you that. And we hired a journalist who went around and interviewed people, and that's what they said.
No one sees themselves as a villain. And you've given us a character who doesn't see himself as a villain, explains himself to him. Is there anything out there that justifies that last speech to the camera, where that we know that's how he thinks about how he went through his life?
You know, one of the great assets I had with this movie was that I had Christian Bale, who, as Michael knows, there's no one more dogged in going after someone's character or going after someone's essence.
So can I tell my Christian Bale?
Yeah, of course.
So The Big Short, when you had him play Michael Berry, the Asperger's syndrome afflicted hedge fund manager who saw the financial crisis, the subprime mortgage collapse back then, and betting against him. You know, when I saw the first cut on the screen, I had a couple thoughts. One is he's wearing the very clothes that Michael Berry was wearing when I met him. And two, he was indistinguishable. I mean, I was watching Michael Berry on the screen. And when we were doing the junkets for The Big Short, and I had a chance to talk to Christian, I had to ask him, you know, how did you do that? You know, how did you get him so right on the screen? And he said, first he didn't want to talk about it. I think they don't like to reveal the tricks of the trade. But I knew this, and I knew that he had spent all of one day with Michael Berry. And in this case, he probably didn't spend even that with Cheney. They got there at 8 in the morning, spent till late in the evening, and then left the office. And he finally said, well, you know, it wasn't that hard. And I said, well, I spent, you know, a year with the guy, and I could not have him. I couldn't describe what you did. He said, no, it wasn't that hard, because all you had to do was watch when he breathed. That when he breathes in the wrong spots of sentences. And when you do that, I mean, you start to just move in a funny way. And I told McKay that when the scene would start, make sure I'm breathing the wrong way, and everything else will follow. That's genius.
It's genius, and you will learn this. So he started studying Cheney, and the way I lured him into the movie, because Christian's got 1,000 different movie offers, and in the same Big Short, I just said, this is a guy who doesn't want his story told. This is a guy who has done everything he can to make sure he's not in the spotlights. He's not in the spotlights, and he is smart. He's very, very smart. He knows that the spotlight exposed, you know, that John Gotti went to jail and died in jail. And right away you could see Christian kind of perk up. And so Christian goes about his thing, and without Christian, and Amy Adams too did the same thing. Without these actors digging into who these people are, I don't think we could have gotten to that place. And one of the most genius moments that I talked to Christian about was the jaw, the tight jaw. And I was like, what do you think of that tight jaw? Like, he didn't have that when he was young. And Christian's idea was, and you have to ask Christian for the exact quote, so I'm going to paraphrase him, but he said that that's where the DUIs from his youth, that's where the fighting in the bars, all the stuff was in the jaw, and that tight kind of Cheney jaw. And the second he said that, it was like the character just opened up. It was amazing.
How did he study it?
He watches every single bit of footage, every single interview, every single thing you can imagine. And by the way, I did exhaustive research. I mean, the movie is The Big Short. So cut out. I had Michael to do all the exhaustive research. In this case, I had to do a lot of it, although there are a lot of great journalists out there who have written a lot of great books and articles and interviews. And then Christian's case, he took all of that and then he went deeper. And I thought going into the movie, I was like, I don't know if there's anyone on planet Earth that knows more about Dick Cheney than I do. And within 2 minutes of talking to Christian, I was like, oh, he's way past me. So and then here's the crazy thing. So he shows up for makeup at 2:30 in the morning. And I'm like, Christian, I'm so sorry I wrote this crazy fucking movie. I'm gonna show up at 2:30. He said, that's not a problem. I just listened to tapes of Cheney talking. And I'm like, wait a minute, that relaxes you? Or?
You did something that I didn't think possible. You humanized Dick Cheney. And I hate to tell you this, but I actually like him more after the movie.
Oh, Jesus.
Than I liked him before the movie. And I do a lot of the bad stuff. I do a lot of that bad stuff. But you managed to locate a human being in there somewhere. I'm curious if you're getting that response to it.
Well, you know, I had about 5 or 6 years ago, I was talking to a friend of mine who was a screenwriter, and I said to him, you know, and I really believe this, and it was an aspiration at the time, but I was like, people are good. People are like scientifically, if you look at it, when we're productive, when we're loved, when we love, we do physically better. Like that's an empirical fact. And you know, so I had done that show with Will Ferrell, the one-man show where he played Bush. And by the end of it, Will and I were like, I kind of feel a little bit bad for Bush. And yet at the same time, fuck him. But you know what I mean? Like it was this split. But I remember saying to this friend of mine who was a screenwriter in LA that the one guy I can't find that compassion for is Dick Cheney. And right away, my friend said, you have to write that movie. So of course I said no, and moved on with my life, and had children, and did very well. And then eventually it came back around to this. And yeah, that's what happened. I mean, the question is, I think we ask it all the time, is how do you end up being that person? During the research on the movie and during the editing on the movie, we were looking at the marketing guy who did the death tax, inheritance tax, Frank Lutz. And my editor said to me, how does this guy sleep at night? And I said, hold on a second. And I Googled it, and sure enough, there was an article in the Atlantic, and he couldn't sleep at night. It really was a whole article about how Frank Lutz is like, I don't know what happened, I can't sleep.
He sleeps in the day, and he lives at night. He sucks blood.
So I really feel like, I think you maybe agree with this, that like, unless we see how these people are human, unless we see how they're us, and how they could end up there, then what's the point? There's no such thing as villains and heroes. We're not just born that way. There's a twisty, turny, you know, confusing path to where we end up, and I really wanted to show that.
When you were getting it, were you at all tempted to try to interact with Cheney himself? Did you try?
Oh, I was so tempted. Yes, I mean, it's very tricky, because if you go to the real Cheney, if you go to the real Lynn, they can instantly be a part of the movie, it can slow everything, you know, it's very tricky. And we know one thing about the Cheneys, they don't want this story told. I mean, we do know that. So, you know, Christian kept asking me, everyone kept asking, and you know, fortunately there's a lot of written material out there, and a lot of footage, but yeah, it was tempting, it definitely was.
Do you know whether or not he's seen the movie?
Well, this is crazy. This is 2 days ago, I get a phone call around 6 a.m. and I bolt up right out of bed, and it's just a voice saying, the VP, V. POTUS would like to meet with you. I'm like, what? and that night, I'm at a TGI Fridays with Dick Cheney, and we're filming. The only thing I can tell you is Mary Cheney followed me on Twitter. That is actually true. And I followed her right back. And then I checked her account and it looked like it was really her. It might be bogus, but that's the only contact.
That's the only sign you had that they took any interest in this at all.
That was it.
No request for the script.
Oh, well,
no hacking of your files.
Well, I'm sure that happened. I mean, let's be honest. I did hear, was it Liz made some joke about like Batman is playing her dad? I did hear that as well. Yeah, that's all I've heard.
The one, you had that line, beware of the quiet man. Did anybody ever tell you the Scooter Libby and Dick Cheney fishing story?
I'm very excited right
So
now.
so Cheney took Scooter Libby fishing, and they were out on the river for 5 hours. Didn't say a word to each other. 5 hours in, Libby said something like, "It's a nice day out here." And Cheney looked at him and said, "Are we going to talk or are we going to fish?" and that's good. That you captured that character completely.
That is so good.
So
Isn't Scooter a Trekkie too? Isn't he like a crazy? No, I'm not kidding. I think Scooter wrote a book about Star Trek. I think he's like a crazy Trekkie.
So did you have any interaction with any of them? Did you have any interaction with any of the people from the Cheney world? Did you have any advisors coming in to look at it and say?
Yeah. We brought in. We had a journalist who went around, interviewed people, of course, off the record. I mean, I did a tremendous amount of research and read a lot of things. And then we brought in this journalist who interviewed people from Cheney's sphere, and the thing was always like off the record. And everything that was off the record confirmed what we were doing. We did about a dozen of those interviews. And then eventually, by the end, we screened it for people that were, journalists who had researched Cheney and, knew all about him. So yeah, we beat it up pretty nicely. But there was still a couple moments in the movie that were just those question mark moments. And obviously one of the big ones, I'm sure you noticed, was when he told Rumsfeld, "You're gone." We did everything we could, and I couldn't get an account on that. So I just played it very conservative. I just slow played it. And then the other one was the death of Lynn's mom, too. I couldn't get anything on that. Those were the two moments.
So the scene between Cheney and his father-in-law.
Yeah, I mean, we did every bit of
Possibly
research.
Sheeran.
I don't know. I mean, no relationship with that father-in-law that followed through with that. I mean, the father-in-law died of cirrhosis of the liver, a really rough relationship. But I looked at those two moments as kind of more symbolic that Cheney became the father at that moment. And then when he, let his friend off the hook, that, his friend's nasty tools had come back to cut him out. I think that's fair, from everything we had done with research. Those were the two that got us.
So if someone told you when you were like at Saturday Night Live or making Anchorman, I mean, I get you. I totally get you.
He doesn't get me at all.
You don't surprise me. Nothing you do will ever surprise me. But no, you really
The
won't.
next movie is going to shock you.
No, because I know you move through the world in this protean way. You're kind of making it up as you go along. You've been doing it since you dropped out of college.
Oh, he loves that.
I do love
loves
that.
that.
I think it's very.
One time,
the more
I told
successful you get, the better it is you dropped out of college. Back in the day, you probably didn't like to tell people that. You dropped out of college, you drove across country, and ended up doing improv comedy. Seriously. So if someone had told you when you were at SNL, doing the Anchorman movies, Talladega Nights is a work of genius. It is a work of genius, but that you would be
You got
doing.
no applause on that, by the way. I called for it. It was sad.
Thank you, baby.
It was sad.
Baby Jesus. So that you would make a movie like this. Someone screened this movie for you back then. Would you think that's cool? Or would you have thought it's just not me?
I think we all remember being freshmen in college, and our pretensions are large. And I mean, honest to God, I was a pretty pretentious young man.
I don't believe that.
I was,
Do the young you.
I was reading Ferdinand Celine, and I was wearing my French army coats, and I was dating my girlfriend who smoked the clove cigarettes, and we were pretty freaking pretentious. We were going to see the old Kurosawa movies in Philadelphia, and by the way, glorious. If you're this young, do that. But, I don't know. No way I would ever imagine this. But I also would not have imagined, and Mike was not going to like this, but I would also not imagine that the world would have bent in this fucking insane.
No, I do. Do you? Absolutely. I've been writing about it.
Because that was the thing I never saw coming. I always figured when I was 19, like, this is going to be the world. And never did I imagine that we would have this. I'm not even going to name names or anything. I'm just going to say this.
No, it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. And if you notice, we don't say that thing's name in the movie at all. There's a little flash of a picture of him in the 80s, which I think is all he deserves. He's an 80s, retread celeb. And, Jesus.
I mean, he's enabled me to write a book about the federal government that people are interested in. He's made the federal government interesting.
That's so good.
So rewind the tape a little bit for me. Tell me when you first thought I might make political movies.
Here was the thing that I remember having a night in New York City around 96 where I couldn't sleep and I turned on C-SPAN and I started watching C-SPAN and they were arguing about international waters and trade rules about the waters. And I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. Like, whatever they're going to say here is going to happen. No joke. And so I always viewed, like, to me, the odd thing was when people were like, politics are boring. I'm like, politics? Like, it's representative government. Like, it's literally what we've been fighting for like 5,000 years, is to have a bunch of mofos. Check. Have a bunch of... Oh, this is interesting. Very interesting. Shut them off. It's what we don't want the people to hear. This is Charles Koch. So my joke was always that, like, when you call representative government politics, it's like calling sex like prostate therapy. It's like calling love prostate therapy. Like, it's the most demeaning way you could describe politics. So I've never viewed it as politics. And for decades, I've had friends who are like, McKay, shut up with your boring politics. And yeah.
Did anybody say that to you before you made this movie?
Before I made this movie?
Yeah, did they say, don't make this movie, it's just, nobody's going to want it, nobody's going to be in it?
My 13-year-old daughter, Pearl from the landlord, told me, Dad, that sounds really boring. Do not make that. But also, Pearl told me not to make The Big Short. So she's over 2, over 1. But she told me we do a joke in our house where we practice her telling me how much she loved Vice. I was like, Pearl, we gotta practice. She's like, Dad, that was so good. I was like, I didn't believe it. She kind of liked The Big Short.
So we've got to end in a minute or two, but I want to know how you figured out you were having a heart attack.
All right. So I was making this movie, and I was like, why am I still smoking? All of a sudden, you make a movie about a guy who's had a lot of heart attacks, and you start thinking, oh, wait a minute, I'm still smoking. I put on some weight. And I kept thinking, Jesus, don't let me have a heart attack while making a movie about Dick Cheney, please. Can we wait till the next movie when it's Iron Man 4? Although that wouldn't be good either, I guess, because he has a heart condition. Can we wait till Hawkeye, the first Marvel, whatever? So So the movie ended shooting, and I called my trainer, this guy I've worked with through the years, and I was like, Darren, it's, I put on weight, it's not good, and we worked out a couple times. And the third time I could not catch my breath, but I just thought, oh, I'm in bad shape. And I said, Darren, I think we gotta end early. He was like, yeah, and my hands were like tingly, and my stomach was, I just felt queasy. Mostly I just felt queasy. And we went into the house, and he brought me some water, he brought me like a power bar. I'm like, Darren, I'm fine. I mostly just feel queasy. I think I didn't eat this morning. And he's like, are you sure? I was like, no, go. Like, he kept saying, I was like, no, go. And then he left, and there was just a beat, and I just remembered, this is a true story. I remember Christian Bale, when we shot the heart attack scene, saying, how do you want to do the heart attack? And I said, what do you mean, how do you want to do the heart attack? And he said, there's a lot of different ways a heart attack can show itself. And I was like, no, it's the arm and the chest, right? He goes, oh, no. He listed all the ways you can have a heart attack. True, I swear to God. And he said, one of the big ways is a queasy stomach, and you're sick. And right at that flash of memory, I went, oh, shit. And I ran upstairs, and I opened up the baby aspirin, and I took like 3 or 4 of them, and I called my wife. And my wife was like, what do you mean? I was like, I think maybe, I didn't say according to Christian Bale, but I was like, a better story, but I did not say that. And I said, I think maybe I'm having a heart attack, but I'm not sure. And she was like, oh, well, maybe. And then right in the middle of that sentence, she's like, fuck it, I'm calling 911 right away. And then we had this rescue dog, Pumpkin, who, despite his name, was a mangy German Shepherd rescue. He was vicious.
Vicious, unbelievably vicious. Yeah, I know. I've never wanted to go over your house since. I'd like to meet you at a neutral site.
So we called 911, and the guy calls me, and he goes, we're about to come through your front door. Is there a problem? Is your front door unlocked? I was like, no, the front door is locked, and Pumpkin's down there. And Pumpkin's just, he's barking. And I'm like, holy shit, I got it. And they're like, well, we're coming through that door no matter what. And we're going to take care of your dog no matter what. And I'm like, oh my God, they're going to mace Pumpkin. So I careened down the stairs having a heart attack. And I careened down the stairs having a heart attack. And I unlocked the door, and I grabbed Pumpkin, who's barking like crazy. I throw him in the bathroom, and I just closed the door. And I opened the door, and like 5 paramedics are just on me immediately. And then they're doing all the stuff they do. But the craziest part, which I don't think I've told anyone this part, is that I go into the hospital, and the guy's like, well, the bad news is you just had a heart attack, but the good news is you're doing very well. And then they take me into I forget what they call it, like the stent lab or something, where they, clear out your artery. And they hit me with a bunch of drugs, so I'm like half high. Or not half high, 90% high. And I'm laying, looking at this ceiling and weird equipment. I could just hear people moving around me, and there's a doctor, this guy, Dr. Henry, who's like one of the great cardiologists. And they're all doing what they need to do, and they're finishing. And they're like, you're gonna be okay, don't worry. And as they're finishing, in my crazy high mind, I'm like, they need to know how crazy this is that I was doing a movie about Dick Cheney, and I'm now having a heart attack. So I kind of mumble like, I was doing a movie about Dick Cheney. This is weird. And someone goes, what? And I go, and then I realize, even in my eyes did, I'm like, nothing. And I hear a voice to my right, I have no idea who this is, go, who are you talking about? I was like, I just did a movie about Dick Cheney. And there's just a long beat, and the guy goes, Dick Cheney, great American. And it's true, 100% true. And I go, Robin knows this story, I've told her this. And I go, well, it's complicated. And he's like, what's complicated? I'm American. And then in my head, I'm like, they just saved my life. And So I start to say, you guys just saved my life. I don't really want to argue with you right now. He goes, well, he's better than Obama. And I'm like, really out of, I think they just gave me like fentanyl. Which is like, literally, I'm not kidding. I think they gave me fentanyl. And I go, what do you mean? And he's like, well, Obama wouldn't let the police enforce the law across the country. And I'm like, that's just fucking crazy. What are you talking about? And then there's a long silence, and then the guy is just gone. And the next day, Dr. Henry, my doctor, comes in. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. You took care of me. And he's like, you're in great shape. You got here early enough. Don't worry, there's no damage done. Just don't smoke. And it was like, yep, that was stupid. And I was like, I gotta tell you, there was a guy who had working for you. Engage me in a political argument. Wow, I was having a stick put in my argument. He was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And it was like, and they both, Dr. Henry and his assistant, looked at each other and they're like, that was the med tech. And that was the last I heard of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam McKay.